map function is one of the built-in function that is going to apply a given function on each item of an iterable or a sequence, where the iterable can be a list or a tuple or maybe a string. And the end result is nothing but an object which is called your map object. So the syntax is pretty similar to how we have used your filter. So we are writing map function here, and there are two arguments. The first argument is nothing but the name of the function which is to be applied on the iterable or the sequence. Now let's see, here we are trying to perform this, using this map function without taking a lambda function. So we have defined one function here. Say the name of the function is square, and it is going to give me the square of each of the parameter that we have supplied to it. So here we have taken a list holding some 5 elements. So this list numbers is holding 5 elements here. Okay. Now here I am calling this map function, and because there are two arguments here, the first argument is nothing but the name of the function. What is the name of the function? Square. And it has to take an iterable or a sequence. So what is my iterable here? Name is numbers. So which is holding these 5 values. Okay. So now each of the values present in this iterable have been passed or mapped to this square function. So for the first time, that is 1 has been supplied to this function square, and this function is going to work on that. So what is the x value here? 1. So 1 square is nothing but we are going to get 1 here, the first element. For the second time, the second element 2 of this list has been supplied to square. So it is going to calculate 2 square, which is nothing but your 4. Similarly, 3 square, 4 square and 5 square has been calculated by this. So here map function is simply extracting each of the element present in this iterable and passing it to the square. And square in turn, what is it is doing? It is just finding the square of each of the element that has been passed to it. So again at the end we have applied this list function, so that we get all these results being stored inside a list. So when I'm printing this list, we are getting this 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 in the form of a list here. Now this is what we have done without taking the help of lambda function. Now let's see, if I'm going to take the lambda function here, how things are going to change. So once again we have taken the list here, that is numbers holding the same set of elements what we have seen earlier. Now here I am just calling map, and this is my lambda function. So lambda is the keyword, and this is the argument, and this is the expression. And what this second argument is, this is nothing but your numbers, that is nothing but the sequence or the iterable. So once again, from these numbers, each of these values are taken and supplied to this x. And on x, it is going to calculate the square. So 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square and 5 square has been calculated and they're written. Now by the end of this map function, completely done with all, it is applied on all the elements of these numbers, it is going to produce 1, 4, 9, 16 and 25, which we are converting into a list by applying the list function. So this variable is nothing but going to act as a list. When I'm trying to print that list, this is the same result what we have received earlier here. So the only difference here, we have not used any predefined function, rather we are taking some lambda function or anonymous function to do.